3 words to describe CAS would be extracurricular opportunities.
Inspiring, exciting, and fulfilling.
Exploration, growth, initiative.
CAS stands for Creativity, Activity, Service and is a mandatory core component of the International Baccalaureate program.
CAS is an opportunity to connect with other students and explore your interests.
It requires students to engage in a variety of meaningful experiences outside the classroom that foster personal and interpersonal growth through creative endeavors, physical activity, and community service.
My CAS highlight so far has been my CAS project where I led a hip-hop dance club. I loved interacting with my students and helping them develop their confidence through dancing.
Participating in bread runs as part of the Feeding Hong Kong CAS, where I collect leftover bread from local bakeries to donate to those in need.
My CAS highlight is definitely sunrise running. Every Thursday morning it's a great start to my day, and I run with a group of friends, so it also helps me feel refreshed and excited to start the school day.
Most likely the World Scholars Cup. Although the work done to prepare for the competition, competing in public speaking, debate, writing, and world knowledge was tiring and took a lot of time, the sense of reward when winning and the close-knit community of support I made, all the hard work was worth it.
My CAS highlight so far has been playing volleyball after school on Fridays. Since being a bench player last year, I've trained every week for 5 months. I've not only seen improvement in volleyball skills through promotion to starting setter, but also my overall standard of health has improved, including my cardio.
A CAS experience is an experience outside of the classroom that you simply participate in. This includes running, swimming, writing, etc. It can be in school or outside of school.
This is any activity and event which contributes to intellectual stimulation, physical activity, or helping the local or wider community. A CAS experience can be internal or external as long as it indicates some form of engagement with the core concepts.
A CAS project is a collaborative project of minimum 1 month where you show evidence of planning, teamwork, and problem solving and initiative.
It's basically an opportunity to showcase your ability to lead and take on a project which you feel passionate about.
For my CAS project, I led a computer science conference called ESF COCO as part of the 2024 committee and was in charge of organizing both company and student-led workshops. The entire process took around 214 days.
For my CAS project, I held a dance club. Every lesson we started with stretches, and then I taught some of my students some choreography. On the final lesson, we videoed everything for a final product.
For my CAS project, I led the JFK Red Cross School CAS, where we taught English and arts to disabled children at the JFK Red Cross Center down the road from WIS.
For my CAS project, I and a group of students worked directly with Mr. Couch and with the organization Healthy Seas to plan a beach cleanup at the Sandy Bay swimming shed, spending a Sunday working with around 20 people to pick up trash and recycle it after. My CAS project integrated service and activity, looking at the global issue of pollution and the protection of sea life.
So for my CAS project, I started an activity for one of the WIS community partners, Kelly Support Group. I feel like it was a very rewarding experience to lead this, as I was able to advocate for mental health issues and awareness in WIS, as well as promote the annual WIS Walk.
Coming into year 12, I felt a bit nervous about CAS because I only participated in the activity strand of the CAS in previous years, but for IB I need to satisfy all 3 strands. Furthermore, the CAS project also intimidated me, but after completion I can say that it has been great fun.
I would suggest joining all 3 strands within the first 2 terms of year 12. Once you hit term 3, you have minimal time to complete CAS, as you have to balance both English IELTS, EEs, and the new exam week.
My biggest advice is to carry out your CAS project on something you're really passionate about or will enjoy, because otherwise the process will just feel really tedious and the responsibility will feel quite overbearing.
Some advice I would give to new year 12 students would be to gather evidence throughout your participation in the CAS so you can fill in the reflections and stay on top of the admin.
I would advise a new Year 12 student to first of all understand their own schedule and what works for them. A key aspect of CAS is commitment, and so choosing subjects with a genuine interest and ones that don't feel like a chore is crucial. Additionally, don't limit yourself to only activities. Consider supercurriculars, as CAS is an opportunity to get a widespread and open-minded experience. Lastly, fully engage with CAS, as this makes the reflections, collecting evidence, and participating in the interviews a lot more straightforward.